Greetings, TIs. Now, in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, verse 24, it says that we are dealing with cursed people. These people that are slandering us, that are slandering their neighbors, they're cursed people. So we need to pray for our enemies. But the Bible tells us that if you go around slandering your neighbor, then you're cursed. So you may notice that some of these perps, bad things happen to them. They may get some money from this, but then years down the road, their husband dies or their child gets murdered, or this is no joke, a city commissioner where I live at, murdered. This cop that harassed me in Austin, Texas, he was murdered too in the same way as city commissioner by a burglar. Some people may have strokes at a young age. A lot of these Masons, they're dying, thank God. Maybe they're going straight to hell. I definitely don't want to be in the same heaven with them because I don't support terrorists. Or I definitely want to be there with the CIA or anything that supports them. So evil comes back to people. It's the law of karma. It's for God to judge where they go. I'm not God, and these people aren't God. They're just regular people, mere human beings. Some of these scumbags wearing clown outfits and Freemasonry thinking they're God. They're just a mere human being. Put your faith in God. Don't put your faith in man, because these people doing this, they'll harass you. This is no joke. When you're walking on your street or when you're going fishing, you can be going into the woods just to meditate. Where you eat at, your favorite restaurants, social events, churches, parking lots. I mean, it's unreal. It's beyond anything you can imagine. Gas stations. I've seen them go in and try to plot mass shootings in stores. And then they go into a place and say, hey, this guy's a pedophile. We want you to whistle at him. And then they show me the store footage, and I get the information. It's showing that the vehicle is tied to a GSA. So and they're wearing suits. Or they're using a vehicle that's leased from a car lot. And you'd be surprised, you'd be blown away what some people have shared when they find out, they see the footage. So these activities that we're exposing, that are targets, a lot of it's related to mass shootings, domestic terrorism. I've been in this for 27 years. I've never harmed anyone. I work to expose these activities. Can't trust sheriffs. Let me tell you, I've been to the sheriff's office here, I think 3 times, and they never respond back. They forward my information to local police, which, by the way, some of them I think are scumbags. It's just my personal opinion because of the reports I've gotten back. They don't match with what I've shared. They're missing information, and one of them appears to be fraudulent. It's missing a bunch of information. So you can't trust these people. Not all cops are bad. The majority are good. But anything that provides material support to the CIA, and there's lots of contractors, it's unreal. They can literally go into like a surveyor and talk to them. They have a bunch of contractors, business centers, Kawanzas, National High School Scholars Association, Marines, and they mob people. They literally promote mass shootings all across our country. I mean, I'm surprised, Americans even tolerate this trash even to walk around our streets. There's no counterterrorism task force or some type of national strategy to counter terrorism, because whoever is allowing this trash to even walk our streets, to me, has to be a coward or a terror threat, because what these people are doing in our schools is unreal. And they're getting the full support and blessing of the Department of Justice and the Eastern Star. So we really need to look to see who's running these agencies and who are our politicians. Are they Freemasons? Or are they all secret society members? Or do they have ties to Citizens Corps? So I made a chart. I wish I pulled it out of my drawer, but anyways, it shows ties to different politicians, different groups, and everything related to terrorism we're promoting right now. Everything related to destroying America. Even with our war with Ukraine, our proxy war, we're constantly in people's business. We have bases all throughout the Middle East. They should just call them Jewish bases, because we're there not really, we're radicalizing these people. And then when they lash out, we're like, you're a terrorist, So that's how this program operates. These people that are doing this, they try to provoke people, label you a terrorist, a pedophile, and they'll tell your neighbors you're this and that. And I've had neighbors tell me that we were told this about you. We're concerned about our children. And it's the same story state by state. But there's registered sex offenders in this county, and no one's gang stalking them. So why am I being targeted? And I've been going through this now since 1996. I've talked to Department of Homeland Security until I'm blue in the face. FEMA, no one will give me my Privacy Act request. CIA, FBI, FEMA, why wouldn't they? You know why? Because if you can amend your files and you can get access to your records, you can prove them to be a liar. Because why would every federal agency refuse to give me my Privacy Act request? It's because they have something to hide. It's not because I'm some type of really bad person, because I've been telling them for years, state by state, the same crap. So someone's up to something bad, and this has to revolve around a clandestine agency. There's no way around it. There's no way that this activity can occur in every state that I move to in the same exact manner, the same exact skits, unless a clandestine agency was involved. And you don't see me out here popping these people or hurting anyone. I don't break laws. But here in Florida, we have stand your ground laws. So aggravated stalking, it allows for the use of deadly force. But I don't use those laws. I don't believe in harming people. So I'm looking at leaving the country. And I encourage TIs to do the same thing too. You want to get away from people that have committed their lives to terrorism, mass shootings. They go into your schools. I've documented here bunches of times. They are complete terror threats. I mean, if I woke up one day and I heard about Russians assassinating them or bombing them, I'm going to go worship the Lord and thank God. Anyone that supports the CIA, to me, is trash. And I'm just going to be frank. I would rather be shot than serve any agency that provides material support to a terror threat. In which God bless, say no to violence, peace.